They have had a Brazilian, Fernandinho.
There we go. Yeah, weirdly, he's never won an FA Cup, Fernandinho. Hello, welcome to the Football Christmas Quiz, and today we are joined by JSM. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. Thank you very much for having me on. I'm repping a City Christmas jumper today. It's a penguin one, so I'm feeling a bit festive, and we're ready to get into some questions. I'm ready for this.
Very nice. I've got a Derby away shirt from a few seasons ago, which is actually like City blue.
Is it?
So it's like a light blue, but then it's got like dark blue shoulders. It's quite a nice kit. I like it.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, represented City well this episode. And
Exactly.
The first question I'll give you is a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style question. Which of the following stadiums does AFC Wimbledon play at? Is it Meadow Lane, Plough Lane, Gig Lane, or Moss Lane?
Now, I know a couple of these, where they are. I know the answer. The answer is Plough Lane. That is what I'm going with.
And that is the correct answer. Well done. Very,
There we go.
very tricky question for some people, but for you as a, travelling
I have
aficionado
been.
for the football.
It's a decent
Yeah.
stadium since the revamp. I managed to. It's the only stadium that I've done hospitality in London in, and it was very lovely. So yeah, very nice stadium.
Very good indeed. 1 point to start off.
I think it's called the Cherry Red Record Stadium now.
Is it actually?
But, yeah, obviously, but the Plough Lane is where it always is.
Yeah, I think the fans would want it as Plough Lane, because I did Huddersfield Stadium as what it's called now, the Kirklees or whatever it is.
What is it? Oh, I
it's
still know it's the
still
John
the-
Smiths.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Right, into the next round. It is a Football Connect. I'm going to give you 4 different players, and you have to guess the club that they've all played for. And the first
Okay.
player for 5 points is Stephen Corker.
Obviously Tottenham's the obvious one, but I'm going to go with Lokomotiv Moscow because that's where he played after, I think.
Very nice guess, but it's not the correct connection, unfortunately. He's got a lot of clubs on his career,
Yeah, he
so
does, doesn't he?
I'd have been impressed. Right, the next player that I'm going to give you is Elero Elia. He's the Dutch winger.
Yeah, I know who you mean. He had like 90 pace on FIFA.
Yeah, that's the one.
So I'm thinking a Dutch club maybe. We'll go with PSV. That was the first instinct that came to my head.
It's not the correct connection. This next player will definitely help you. It is Manolo Gabbiadini.
Gabbiadini, now he's played at a fair few. Obviously Saints is the one that sticks out a lot. Elia might have played at Southampton, Corker as well. I'll go with Southampton. I think that's the one that's calling to me at the moment.
Yep, and that is the correct connection for 2 points. Well done. To be fair, Corker only had 3 games, Elia about 16, and then Gabbiadini's had quite a decent stint at
Now
Southampton.
you've said it, I remember Elia at Southampton. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
Now you've said
Yeah,
it,
it's
yeah.
one
I
of
don't
those
remember
weird
Corker
ones.
there, but Elia definitely.
Yeah, 50 games for Gabbiadini in a couple of seasons, and then last player would have been Jose Fonte.
Oh, yeah. Should have had a
Good old
hat-trick
Font.
in the Carabao Cup final, Gabbiadini. 2 goals, but one was wrongfully disallowed.
I do remember that, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was in. Was that against City?
No, it was against the other side
that?
of Manchester. Well,
Oh, yeah.
London.
Yeah. Right, into the next round is a guess the football. I'm going to give you 5 clubs that this player's played for. You get a guess per club, and the first one is Brescia.
Brescia. Well, this could be anybody, couldn't it? I'm just going to pick out an Italian to just go off the bat because this could be absolutely anybody. And I'll go with Graziano Pelle.
It's not Graziano Pella. The next club, bit of a bigger one, is Inter Milan.
Ooh. Go with Damian. Why not? Oh, first Italian that I thought of.
It's not Darmian, unfortunately. The next club I will give you is Juventus.
I don't know the Juve team anymore. I used to know it.
Hmm.
Oh. Nah, he's probably not played for Brescia, but Vidal is calling me.
It's not Arturo Vidal. The next club I'll give you is AC Milan. Another
AC.
Italian
Oh,
club.
no.
Yeah. So AC, Juve, and Inter.
He's got to be Italian. He's got to be, or he's literally played his life there. He's played for both Milans, which there is a fair few that have played for both Milans and Juve. Obviously, the one that sticks out, but it's not him. That's not my answer, Kalanoglu, because he's not played at Juventus. Is it Clarence Seedorf?
It's not Clarence Seedorf, and the last club is New York City FC.
Oh, he's played for one of ours. Is it Pirlo?
It is Andrea Pirlo for 1 point. Well done.
Oh,
It's not many people
When did he
remember his
play
time
at
at
Inter?
Inter, to be fair.
yeah. When did he play at Inter?
Before AC Milan, so he went from Inter to AC.
Oh, did he?
And then Brescia was where he was youth, basically. I think it's the same club as Sandro Tonali, I want to say. Who is it who played for Brescia before? Yeah, Tonali did the same route from Brescia to AC, so they had
To
that
Milan, yeah.
similarity. Yeah, you got it in the end.
I got
Not
it in the
too
end. I
bad.
needed New York City.
There's
but,
a lot of players that have
there's a
bobbed
lot of
around
players
Italy, so it could have been.
Yeah, I
anyone.
was just trying to think of an Italian. I did say Pirlo during my thought process.
Yeah,
but
you did guess
Inter
it,
threw me
but-
off. So yeah, disappointing. But after a strong start, bit of a poor one there for me. But I'll try and get it back. Let's keep going. I'm keeping smiling.
Right, into the next round. It is tic-tac-toe. 1 point for each correct answer. 3 points bonus if you get 3 in a row. What would you like to start with?
Well, of course, I'd like to go with Man City on the board. We've got to have our boys in blue repping.
Of course. Yeah. Can I think of a team in blue outside of England? Why am I struggling with that? There's only, to be fair, yeah, let's go Schalke.
Schalke.
There you go.
It's a good one.
There's a
Very
team in
good one.
blue.
Okay, middle column. We will go with a player that is Brazilian.
Let's go for PSG.
On the far right, we will go with a World Cup winner.
And let me end off with a player that's played in the Eredivisie. What would you like to start with?
I'll go with Schalke and Man City, and I'll go with Leroy.
We'll go for the middle, PSG Brazilian, and I'll say Nene.
I'll go with Brazilian Schalke, and I'll go with Felipe Santana in at the centre-back. He's a good little player. Back in our sweaty
There we
FIFA 14 days.
So I need a Schalke World Cup winner. We will say Manuel Neuer.
Well, I'll go Man City Eredivisie, and I'll go with Angelino. Played at PSV for a little bit.
Right, let me go PSG and Manchester City, and we will say Nicolas Anelka.
Oh, good one. Very good one. Block off. It's got a draw written all over it again. World Cup winner and PSG. I'll go with Mbappe.
And then I need to block you off. Try Brazilian Eredivisie, Maxwell.
And for fun,
And then,
World
do you
Cup
know a
winner
World
and
Cup winner?
Eredivisie. I'll go with R9.
Yeah,
R9.
R9 or Romario would work. I don't know if there's any non-Brazilians that would have. Oh, Lissandro Martinez, obviously. Just wondering with Argentina.
That's a good one. Very good one.
Right then, into the final round is Tenable, and I've got a very interesting category, which I'm interested to see how you do with
Okay.
this. And I would like you to name me 10 Americans to play for Fulham.
Oh my
It is doable.
days. I thought you were going to give me a nice category.
I think it's nice.
That's not nice. He's getting me back from the tenable categories that I gave him because they were tough.
Yeah, probably. Them,
Yeah, and
them
now he's getting
man
me
of the
back.
match
He's been waiting for
Champions League
this.
winners.
Okay, let's go. Tim Ream, obviously, goes in.
There we go. Reaming in.
I think. Let me have a think. Right, let's throw it back to Fulham's Europa League team and Fulham's team right now. There's one more in Fulham's teams right now, and there's probably a couple in the Europa League team. Oh, Dempsey. That's another one.
You don't know where I'm from, Doug. Clint Dempsey is Tenable.
Yeah, he's on the panel, isn't he? Is he on CBS sometimes? Champions League?
Yeah, with
when Mick
with
is not in,
Minks.
yeah. Has Landon Donovan played for Fulham, Pingu? I know he's been at
He's
Everton.
not. He has played in the Premier League, though. Yeah, he played for Everton, but not for Fulham. So that's your first life gone.
I thought I'd go with it. He's obviously an icon in FIFA, so, hero now, I think, so.
There's a couple of goalies up for grabs from America. Kind of Roy
Well, the
Hodgson
Americans are probably
and,
wailing at the screen telling me all the soccer players
Yeah.
that have played for Fulham.
There's one that's got Derby on his career as well.
I've been going for some notes over like the course of a long time. This is a really hard category. Obviously, I thought of the one that's playing now, and that's obviously Robinson. So finally thought of that one. Hopefully
That is
he's
tenable.
Yes. Okay. So
Yep,
I've got
Anthony
3.
Robinson.
Now I know one of the Johnsons are American. It's just which one? Is it Andy Johnson or is it Eddie Johnson? Now Eddie Johnson is
Which one's...
a player back in the day. Andy Johnson is a player that I'm a little bit familiar with more, but I've got a feeling he's English. I think one of them's
Gonna go-
American. I've got them both written
Gonna go
down.
Eddie
It's just
Johnson?
which one I go for.
Eddie sounds more American, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I want to go with Eddie because I think Andy Johnson's English, so I'll go with Eddie Johnson, please.
He is Tenable. Eddie Johnson.
Is Andy
Only
Johnson English?
28 games for Fulham.
Is
Yeah,
Andy
Andy
Jo-
Johnson is
Yes.
English.
Okay, good,
So
good.
you went for the right one.
Oh, got it. Brian McBridge. That's in.
Brian McBridge is what you're going for.
Yeah. No. Something like that. Brian McBride. Brian McBridge. I know him. From Columbus Crew. And then he went to Fulham. Literally straight from MLS to Fulham.
Which one are you going to lock in then?
Oh,
McBridge or McBride?
no! Brian. No, I've never heard. Brian McBride.
It is Brian McBride. Well done. That is the correct answer. Puts you on to 5.
Okay,
Any
right.
more?
One more. I want to try to get one more. There's a name I've got down here. There's a couple. Orin Wingy. He might be Norwegian. It's just because he came at like the same time as Brede Hangeland. Obviously Johnson, but he's English. Stockdale, I think he's English. Obviously I've gone with Donovan. He's not played. There's Jones. I've got another life, so I'll go with Jones. You know the guy who I'm talking about.
There is no
hair?
Jones.
Ah!
No, there's no Jones on here. I think you mean... Yeah, I know what you... What's his first name? Let's have a look.
It's not James
Jermaine
Jones.
Jones.
Jamal Jones.
No, it's Jermaine. I think he played in the Bundesliga. He did play for Blackburn, to be fair. But yeah, in the Bundesliga quite a bit, and obviously MLS. Right. Do you remember him?
A little bit, yeah. I remember him not playing in the Premier League now.
He did actually do three games for Germany and then switched allegiances to America.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Oh my god, I never knew that. For some reason, I believe he's played in the MLS or is American.
Who's that?
He's one of the two. This guy's name's called Casey Keller, who I've got written on my notes here, who have been jotting.
Yep. Casey Keller.
Yeah,
It's Tenable.
Oh!
100 games for USA.
Come on. Thought I had a little bit of that. Thought I had a little bit of that. Right, have I got 4 or 5? A little bit. And I've got a name. But he sounds German. But for some reason, I believe he's played in the MLS. Or is American.
Who's that?
He's one of the two. This guy's name's called Casey Keller, who I've got written on my notes here, who have been jotting.
Yep. Casey Keller.
Yeah,
It's Tenable.
Oh!
100 games for USA.
Come on. Thought I had a little bit of that. Thought I had a little bit of that. Right, have I got 4 or 5? I think I got 5.
That puts you on 6.
Oh! 6! Right. Oh, let's go for one more. Let's try one more.
You won't really like. It's kind of a one that you didn't really play much for Fulham. To be honest, you've got the main ones anyway.
Yeah, I think I've got the main
any
ones.
others?
Give me a minute. Let me try and think. Screw it. It's either my last. Wait, is it a cash out one where I cash out on 6, or if I take this one and get it wrong, it doesn't matter?
This is still. You still got an extra life. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, Hinman then. He's in my brain. I don't know why. Let's just go. Let's go with it.
Hindman.
Though I don't like the way you said that.
I don't think I can give you that, unfortunately. So that's your final life
No!
gone. His name is Hindman.
Oh
I
my
think I
god!
can give you Hindman. I think that's a bit too much of a stretch. But yeah, you got 6 there. That's decent.
I'll take 6. You know who I'm on about though, Hinman. For some reason.
Yeah, he did a little bit of Fulham.
Hyman,
25.
obviously. Yeah.
The other ones that you could have said were Carlos Bocanegra, really good centre back for Fulham, over 100 games.
Really?
Marcus Hanneman, Eddie Lewis, Luca Della Torre, who's at Celta Vigo now.
Oh, wow.
And that's about it. That's the rest you got pretty much. But yeah,
I will
Eddie
take
Lewis
6.
did play for Derby as well.
Hard.
Yeah, it's decent.
That was hard.
Tricky indeed. Yeah.
Off camera, a long time writing down notes. A lot of notes and a long time just writing down really names that just have never played for Fulham or never USA. There was a lot of players that I had to try and go through there.
Yep. That just put you on 15 points. So not bad. That's a solid score. That's mid-table kind of thing. Same as Irish guy. So yeah, hopefully guys did enjoy today's episode. Make sure you drop a like if you did. And we'll catch you all tomorrow for another episode.